market. Is there anyone other? Because RAB, they just had numbers, and the numbers were not great. So the I2 software business is not growing as fast as the overall market supposedly is growing. And I would imagine that they're still growing heavily in Germany, but their international growth is not great. And for China being such a big market, even in the US, you should be winning at least one contract. Why are they not growing faster in I2 if it's such a unique product?
I think one is really because each project needs a couple years of implementation. I would say it's like the SAP, SAP integration takes always very long, which is, hey, everybody knows, And I compare a little bit, and it's similar, It takes a lot of integration and customization work by the company, yes? So it's not that you buy it and after a year everything is running. That's why they have these different, they call it project phases, 1, 2, 3, yes? So it has always to pass a certain project phase. And so a project goes actually over 3 years. So it's not just you switch, a company like these big construction companies, you don't switch them, in 1 or 2 years. It takes 3 years. And that's why it has a very long, first of all, the lead time is long, but then even the implementation time is very long. And that's why it's not easy for them. And it takes a lot of customization and also implementation and consulting work on ground. So what they really need is very, very skilled people on ground to drive these projects. And that's not easy to find, because here in Germany, even the market for people, with this knowledge, you can't find any people, because, people are getting older and so on. And, here construction industry is running good in Germany. You can't find people, but you need people with experience. You can't just hire a fresh guy. You need some people who have done this in the construction industry before, but also be open to new ways. Yes. And that's, I would say, the biggest challenge. AEC industry in Germany, we have to say, das haben wir schon immer so gemacht, which is saying we've done this, this way all the time. It's very hard to convince people. It's much easier in the manufacturing area. People are much more open to new technologies. In buildings, these are the guys with, I have my hammer here, and come on, what computers go away? No. So it's a very old-fashioned business, and that's what you in the beginning said. It's because of, the real productivity in AEC is still like 20 years ago. There has not a lot changed. And that's also why it's so complex, because you have the different trades. You have the electrical engineers, you have the plumbing engineers, you have the ventilation engineers, you have the engineers being responsible for the load bearing. There's the architects. And then it's coming in, the contractors. So it's very fragmented market. And if you build a project, what may be for them also a way to go is to go directly to the customers. Let's say if a bank is putting a building to go to big private ownerships who are building new projects besides the government work. Because these are the biggest, I would say, projects in the region. One is government, but here, for example, in Germany, it's infrastructure now, which is renovated. Buildings, not a lot of projects. Yes, but infrastructure, I would say, they're still not at the. I have this little feeling, you know what I mean? For me, it's not. They need some tweaking. On the other hand, the infrastructure projects everywhere, even in China, are the most, on the one hand, challenging, but also where the most money is in. So playing the prefab role with the buildings and so on is a mitigation, because they are not there with the infrastructure. But again, that's my personal opinion. So don't take it wrong. They will tell you different, maybe totally.
Of course.
So that's why they take
and
the prefab work. Sorry?
And how's it for Y2? I mean, I2, I get that. I mean, they are leading product. It's just they have infrastructure. What is your sense on Y2? I mean, it sounds very ambitious. I'm not sure they're going to get there. Maybe you have a different view, because what they're trying to do hasn't been done before, and they have only a couple of customers signed up, but they also need the suppliers on the platform, and it sounds like a very ambitious project.
It is. Yes, it is. It is very ambitious. Absolutely. I'm totally with. I mean, going from this I2 to the Y2 to this well,